In this video, I'm testing the ActiveTrack feature on the DJI Lito X1 while tracking a car. The goal is to see how well the drone can follow a moving vehicle, what speed it can handle, and whether it can keep the subject locked even from a higher altitude. First, I'm going to test whether the drone can reliably follow the car at a lower altitude. The altitude is set to 20 meters, and I'll try to keep a constant speed of around 20 kilometers per hour. On the controller, I select the car and turn on ActiveTrack. Then I choose the direction of tracking on the screen. The drone can follow the car from behind, from the side, or from another angle. In the bottom left corner, you can see the small car icon with a circle around it. Now I am climbing to 20 meters and we can start the test. Of course, during this test I am sitting in the car as a passenger. I control and monitor the drone on the controller, and I have my driver behind the wheel. As you can see, 20 kilometers per hour and 20 meters of altitude is no problem for the DJI Lito X1. During this test, I have enough time to change the tracking position. I can choose from which side the drone follows the car. This test at 20 meters and 20 kilometers per hour is successfully completed. Now we can move on to the next test. The altitude will stay at 20 meters, but the speed will increase to around 40 to 50 kilometers per hour. In this run, there is also a turn, so we can test how well the drone follows the car through the curve. I don't know about you, but I am still impressed by the image quality and by how smoothly the drone follows the car. I think this altitude, distance and speed up to 50 kilometers per hour is no problem for the DJI Lito X1. Okay, the next test is 50 meters of altitude. The speed will be around 20 kilometers per hour. Let's go! If you enjoy real-world drone tests like this, support the channel with a like, comment, or subscribe. It really helps me create more videos, more tests, and share honest results from real flying conditions. For you, it is just one click, but for me, it is a big motivation to keep going. Here we can see that the drone has no problem following the car. The image quality is still good and the tracking looks smooth. I will continue this run and increase the speed up to around 50 kilometers per hour after the turn. Okay, now I will set the tracking direction and we can start. This time I will try a faster start and I will increase the speed up to around 50 kilometers per hour. I think this test also went very well. The drone followed the car really nicely and the tracking stayed stable. Here comes the first problem. At 50 meters of altitude, ActiveTrack has a problem when the car is already moving faster. The drone stops following the car and it shows a warning message on the controller. The warning message says that EU regulations do not allow subject tracking above 50 meters of altitude. I tested this situation a few more times, and the result was always the same. The warning appeared again, and the drone stopped tracking the car. At first I thought the problem was caused by the altitude of 50 meters, or maybe by the distance from the car. So now I will go back down to 20 meters and test if ActiveTrack stops working again. But here I confirmed what I expected. The DJI Lito X1 cannot reliably track a faster object above 50 to 55 kilometers per hour. When the object is moving faster, the tracking seems to be limited to around 50 meters from the subject. But when the object is moving slower, the drone can still track it from a greater distance, even from 100 meters of altitude. I will show that in the next test. Now I will try another fast start. I will try to go above 55 kilometers per hour, and we will see if the drone behaves the same way again. The same situation happened again. The drone stopped tracking the car. This happened when I went faster than 55 kilometers per hour. So it looks like this is the limit where ActiveTrack starts to lose the subject. In this case, it was very close. The drone was still able to follow the car I was driving around 50 to 55 kilometers per hour. So this speed range seems to be close to the limit of ActiveTrack. In the next test, I will confirm one thing. The DJI Lito X1 can track a subject from more than 50 meters away, but the subject cannot move faster than around 50 kilometers per hour. So longer distance is possible, but only at lower speed. In this run, we can clearly see one thing. The drone can track the subject from a higher altitude, but the subject cannot go faster than around 50 kilometers per hour. If you enjoy real-world drone tests like this, support the channel with a like, comment, or subscribe. It really helps me create more videos, more tests, and share honest results from real flying conditions. For you, it is just one click, but for me, it is a big motivation to keep going.